Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am Robert at Guitar Journeys, and I am late. I do apologize, y'all. I said that I was going to be on at 7, and I got busy doing some stuff. I guess I'll do it right here. Yeah, it needs to be wiped off. But I got busy doing some stuff, and I was eating. So, hey, how's it going, man? Sorry I was a little bit late today, guys. I spaced it out totally, man. I was busy. Hang on. I was busy looking at something on Amazon for my wife. And I forgot all about my 7 o'clock live talk show on guitars and guitar people. So I do apologize about that. I went on to TikTok and invited some guitar players that are following me on TikTok. And then I didn't, I told them, well, I'm going to be here at 7. And then I didn't come on right at 7. So I apologize about that, y'all. My wife is, excuse me. My wife's wanting to learn how to play one of those flutes. Like, it's called a pan flute. Oh, let me turn this down a little bit. Let me turn that down. Give me a second, guys. Alrighty. Hey, what's going on? Ricky, what's up, brother? What's going on, man? I can always count on my buddy Ricky. Just got home from the studio. Wow. Cool, man. All right, y'all. $20. What's that about? $20. Do you want to give me 20 bucks? You can send it to my P.O. box. I'll take it. $20, I'll take it. Any amount of money is good. Just send it. Keep sending it, man. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? I'm going to grab me a guitar pretty soon. I want to show you guys something I learned this week. Actually, I just started watching a couple of lessons on it today. So I don't have it down yet, but I can show you guys kind of the basics of it. More power to her. Wishing her luck. Oh, on the pan flute? Yeah, the problem with the pan flute is, well, it has some good reviews, some bad reviews. And then, because we wanted to just get one for like around $30-some. Yeah, it's just something for her to play around with. I told her she'd be better with the harmonica, but she wants to do that. What is my favorite color? I think my favorite color is blue. When I was a little kid, well, I wasn't that little. I was probably about 10, 11-ish, somewhere around there. I took a bike that I found in the ditch, and I took and stripped it all down and sanded it and hung it up and painted it. I'm not for sure where I got the paint at, to be honest with you. I think I went to the store and just bought some blue paint. But I love that bike, man. I like the way that blue looked. I thought I did such a nice job. It was probably real crappy, but for a kid, you know, I thought it was good. And I always liked that color, man. Just a little while ago, I was sitting here and I seen a blue car drive by, and I said, man, I like that blue. So I'm going to go with blue. What is your favorite color?
Hey, bud. Come here.
Go eat, Frankie.
Come here.
So what's going on, Ricky? What you up to, man? Have you been practicing your bar chords? Hey, what's up? How's it going? Yo, what's up? That's how I do it. Yeah. Yeah, we cool, man. We cool like that. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get a guitar, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay. Don't ever get a favorite guitar pick. That's my favorite guitar pick. Don't get a favorite one, man, because then when you lose it, you're like, oh man, I lost my favorite pick. All right, check it out, y'all. I should have started it with the sideways. Dang it. I can't change it now that I started it. Dang it, my throat is messing me up today. Let's see if I can get y'all further back here. My favorite picks. Both one got lost. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't get a favorite pick. I can tell you my favorite kind of pick are these right here. The Fender. These are the medium. Those are the best picks for me. Okay. Sorry about the throat, guys. You guys that know me, you know me. That's how I am. Okay, so check this out, Ricky. I'm gonna show you a little Stevie Ray Vaughan. Now keep in mind he goes about 100 miles an hour when he does this. Saying my throat hurts this morning. Oh man, sorry about that. My favorite picks both won. Oh. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining in. I appreciate it. So, I was watching some lessons on how to do this riff, the Stevie Ray Vaughan riff. So you take your middle finger. Sorry about that, y'all. Take your middle finger, put it on the second fret of the G string. Okay, now a couple of videos I watched, or at least one of them, the guy said that he bend it up and then hit the B string, the E string, and then the B string, and then go up on the B string on the third fret, like that. Okay, the other way though is to slide it. So second fret, G string, middle finger, slide it over to the fourth fret, and then hit the B, and then you could do it a couple different ways. You can either B string, open B, and then you could take your middle finger here and pluck it up, and then hit the B again. See, like that. Let's see, B, E, B. Okay? Now, it's going to take me a little while to get, and then you go like this. And then you, on the B string, you, to the, from the third to the fifth. Okay, so you go. What we got going here? All right. Cool, man. I'm smiling. I'm doing good. All right, man. A little love from UK. Well, a little bit of love back at you, brother. I appreciate you coming in and joining our show. Those bends are easier at half steps. Down tuning to Stevie. All right, man. You know the riff, huh? Cool.
Come on, let's go.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I went on to TikTok today and sent some messages to some of my followers on TikTok. I just follow musicians. There are some, there's some younger guys that I follow on TikTok, but mainly just musicians. I don't mess around with people wanting to like, I don't know. I ain't looking to you know, like get like weird with anybody on TikTok. So I put some videos on there once in a while, and people follow me and I follow them, but it's musicians only. Okay, so go down from the second to the fourth, B, E, B, and then from the third to the fifth. But you have to do it real fast. And I don't have all of it down yet. This guy that knows already, you know how to do it? I learned this one a couple of days ago, but it's not hard at all. And I know this one here. Oop. I do not know that one, Ricky. I do not. So lately what I've been into, man, is I've been putting some yeah, you got it, man. You got it, huh? You know a lot of Stevie. So, you can play a lot of Stevie, or you just know the tunes. Pride and Joy, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get too like heavy into learning a whole bunch of Stevie Ray Vaughan licks. You know, I'd spend a little bit of time, you know, at a time, because my day goes by so fast, man. I mean, you would think like, if you're retired and you have all day to do nothing but play guitar, right? So you practice, you study a few things, um, but the day goes by so fast. Oh yeah, um, that is an old kind of what is it? A gospel song? You can't play a lick, literally, huh? Um, so I will say one thing. Yeah, Randy Travis. Yeah, he's good, man. Randy Travis, let's see. See, he's the one that had the stroke, right? Because I was going to add one of his songs um, to my country list. Um, hey, Josh, what's going on, brother? Nice to see you, man. I appreciate you joining in. Well, Joe, it's not too late, man. You want me to tell you my Jesus story? So it has been a lot of years. Check out Jonathan King and Kurt Roseman. Who are those, Josh? Those are just, I mean, those are, I'm going to take a screenshot. Those are guitar players or blues players or what do they play? um, oh, jazz guitarists. That's cool. Yeah, I'll check them out, man. I'll check them out for sure. I'm one of those guys that I have a very open mind when it comes to music. But I will say, like, it kind of depends on what mood you're in, right? Because sometimes I like country music, sometimes I don't like it at all. Sometimes I like classic rock, and other times, it just ain't that day. Um, but I'll check them out, man. I will check them out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to, and I don't know why, I don't know more, but I used to get in like a rut where I just didn't feel like picking up my guitar. I didn't feel like playing. And I mean, I'd play like for an hour or so, and then I'd say, think I'll do something else for a while. And I mean, I'm not like that no more. I can't get enough right now. I'm in one of those things where I just can't get enough. I even like last night about midnight, I wanted to go play my guitar, but I know it's going to wake up my wife, right? And she gets up early to go to work, and I said, man, I can't do it. What's that happening? Yeah. Yeah, you do that from time to time. Well, here's what I do, man. When I get in a place where I don't feel like doing nothing on the guitar, I go watch some people play on YouTube. Man, it gets me going. After I watch a couple of videos of people playing, yeah, I'm ready to go. So anybody gets like that, anybody gets like that, if you don't feel like playing that day, that's what that's my tip. Go to YouTube, watch some videos, check out what, see how they're doing it. See, I like to, do you know how like in life you learn by watching other people? So I'm trying to learn how to solo, and I've been working on it for a very long time. So, I don't think that Ricky probably knows the scales yet. He probably will learn them, but I think he's still pretty new that he doesn't know the scales. And Josh, you probably do know the scales, but I don't know, being that you're a classical guitar player, I don't know if you guys use the pentatonic or not. Nope. Nope, I don't. You can Google the scales, Ricky, and then look, I'll show you one. This is the A minor pentatonic. Okay, because you're gonna start with the A right here. Okay, so 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. Okay, that's your A minor pentatonic. Start with that. Google it so you can get the printout, right? Look at, go to Google on your phone, do a screenshot of that, and learn that. Okay, that's your first scale. Right there's a blue note, but don't worry about that right now. Okay, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. 8, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5. Then when you get that down, hey, how you doing? When you get that down, start doing a little like messing around with it, like. Bend it down a little bit. Bend it down. Bend it up. Anyway, so I've been practicing those scales forever, man. I mean, forever. Okay, and I don't want to get you like, Ricky, I don't want to get you like overwhelmed or anything. But there's 5 boxes, okay? Now that isn't the number 1 box that I showed you. After you learn that, then learn 2, then learn 3, and then 4, and then 5. After you learn that, because that's all in minor, okay, they all connect. And you're going to learn it that's all going to be in a minor, right? When you get that all down, then you start learning in the major. And I know that sounds a lot, but that's why I say just learn the first box for now, okay? And then go to box 2 and so on. They all connect. See where that string stopped? Then you see how they all connect? Okay, so believe me, man, I suck compared to some people. I've been watching quite a bit of YouTube videos lately because I'm putting together a pedal board. So I'm trying to learn about these pedals, It matters on how you set these pedals up, in what order you put them, it matters. So I've been trying to learn about that. And I've been watching a lot of videos. Well, the one thing that these guys do when they're demonstrating these pedals is they show off their skills. And man, yeah, I'm not near as good as those guys. Oh, cool. That's cool, Ricky. Well, you go for it, brother. They're nice guitars, I can say that. And for the longest time, I kept saying that they don't hook up to pedals very good. They do work with pedals pretty good. You do have to watch out for feedback. When you turn it up kind of loud and you start playing it, you start getting a feedback. So as long as you keep it at a reasonable volume, and I'm not for sure if it has something to do with like how close I am to my amplifier. I'm not real sure about that, but the pickups in this thing, they're a little more sensitive than like a hard body guitar. So just keep that in mind. But so I was gonna tell you guys, like I've been practicing those scales forever, right? The minor, the major, and try to like train my ear to know like when you hear a major or a minor. I'm not there yet. This is the same scale but in a major, but this is box 2. Okay, if you wanna, okay, let's do this different. Okay, so I'm gonna play the A major. Okay, that was an A minor. This is gonna be an A major. This is a minor. Okay, this is what I wanted to say. You can practice those forever. But if you really want to practice them and get in some really good practice, practice it with the music. So with the Moises app, I'm not really trying to push this app on everybody because it's not my app. I'm not getting nothing out of it. It's for you guys. It's a really good learning app. For $4 a month, you can't beat it. But when you have that app and you're playing a song, you can look and see what key it's in. Okay, so if it's in a major key, I don't know. It always says major though. I don't. Not very often does it say minor. But in the blues genre, I have been told, and I have seen some videos on when you're in, when you're playing the 1 chord, because it's a 1, 4, 5 chord. When you're playing the 1 chord, you want to play a major. When you're playing the 4 and 5, you want to play in a minor. But when the song is really jamming, you know, it's kind of hard to keep up. But when you see like that chord, so you know, go over there, go to the major. What you want to do when you're in an A, you want to go to a major, you go to box 2. Minor, box 1. So you're in a 1, you're in a major for A chord. Just an example. And then like for the next chord, which is going to be, let's see, A, B, C, D. You're going to be in the D for the 5 chord. No, wait a minute. Sorry, guys. A, B, C. Yeah, that's okay, D and then E. That's right. So A, D, and E. So when you're in the D, you can play in the minor. Just stay in line there. And then the E is just right next door. You can actually play one right there too. And then back to your major. Uh-oh. Oh, big fire truck just went by. I sure hope that's not my house. But yeah, these scales, they'll keep you busy, man, for the rest of your life. But that's basically how you solo. Were you talking about the scales? Oh, you're talking about the guitar. Um, there's a lot of videos on the Acoustasonics. There's a lot of videos on YouTube. But I tell you what really sounds beautiful. My Stratocaster downstairs, you know, my guitar room, when I have it going through my tube amp, that sounds beautiful. It has a really, really nice, real pretty sound to it. And that pedal that I was telling you to get, that Ibanez Tube Screamer, it gives it a big sound. You know, like without that Tube Screamer, it just sounds kind of like thin and little. With the Tube Screamer, it gives it more of a big, bold sound. God bless you. Well, God bless you too. We can pray, man. That's okay with me. Yeah, we can sure pray. Praying is good. I try to spend a little time every night, right before I go to sleep. I spend a little bit of time chatting with God. And a pastor told me one time in a church service that when you pray, it's not all about you talking, it's about you listening. So that's getting a little deep, right? But yeah, if you listen and you have a relationship with God, He'll talk to you. He sure will. Not every time, but He will. But yeah, if you want to pray, you can pray, man. I'm okay with that. Hey, from India. Right on. Cool, man. I like it when people from India say they're watching me, because that's amazing, man, that my face is in India. Too bad this ain't one of those, like a teleprompter. I could just go over there. Indeed. Not pretty good, man. I mean, life is going real good right now. But anything that you want to pray about is fine with me. I'm right here. We'll pray together. I'm going to tell you that this is my guitar, when God talked to me about my guitar. So I've always been fascinated by the way the guitar looks. And I've always been fascinated by the way the guitar sounds. I love to watch people play all my life, ever since I can remember. When I was like in middle school, I had a friend that played the guitar. Him and his dad played together. And at the time, I thought he was a very good guitar player. I don't know, I mean, I was a kid, so I'm not really sure like just how great he was, but so anyways, you know, back in the 70s, we didn't have the internet. And if you didn't have money and nobody in your family knew how to play an instrument, you just never learned. That's just, can you please do some Come As You Are by, I don't know that song, Gabriel. The thing about, let me finish saying this and then I'll tell you about playing songs like that. So we'll fast forward the story, okay? I was about 48 years old. I was sitting in a church. It was a small church. And I had just given my life to Christ. I got baptized and I was in this little church. And there was some guy up front playing the guitar. And I'm sitting there watching him. My mind starts to kind of drift, And I said, that guy's not that good, but at least he's doing what at least he's doing it. Because I've always wanted to learn how to play the guitar, and I never took the time to learn. And when I am dying, that's one of my regrets. I'm going to regret that I never took the time to learn how to play the guitar. And from behind me, I heard this voice say, "It's not too late." And it just sounded like a person. It just sounded like some guy, right? So I turned around to see, like, who said that. Because I didn't say nothing out loud. I just was thinking it. But I heard someone from behind me say that. So I turned around to look and see who said that. And there was nobody behind me. And I swear to God, man, this is really the truth. God spoke to me. He said, "It's not too late." And that's it. That's all he said. And so when I got out of church, I went home. I got on my computer. I got on the Craigslist. I found me a guitar. And I haven't looked back since. I got that guitar the next day. And I've been banging away on that guitar and practicing and studying and watching YouTube videos. And yeah, it's 15 years, almost, and I think in October. It's either September or October will be starting my 16th year. Hey, Grandpa. I'm in my 20s. God bless you, man. Well, thank you. God bless you. That's nice. Real nice. Thank you. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate that. Yeah, I have some little sayings that I picked up through the years. And one of the things that I tell people is, if you don't start somewhere, you'll never be anywhere. That's true, man. And another thing that I'm going to say about religion, is if you take the first step, then God will take the second step. He'll help you. But you got to take the first step. He's not going to take the first step for you. You have to walk in faith. And that means take the first step. Whatever it is in life that you want to do, you take the first step. And God will take the second one. Okay, to you guys that are asking me to play music, it's not that simple. I mean, if you don't know the song, you can't play the song, right? You have to get the music to the song. You have to see what chords are playing. You have to practice the song. You would have to be like an AI generated guitar player in order just to pick out a song and start playing it. It doesn't work like that, man. I don't know any songs from that group. So, yeah, I mean, If I want to learn a song, I put it in my, I find the song that I like, I download it into my phone or my iPad, and then I download it into the Moises app, and then I practice that song for about a week or two until I master it. And then I play it. Well, that's how I put on my shows. Come on, sing the old rock. I have no idea. Hey, ask Ricky, he's practicing it. Ricky, are you still in here? Play whatever you like. There you go. I like that one. Play whatever you like. Well, this lick here, I have a feeling is going to kill me. Well, I'll try to go. Are you taking off? Thanks for coming in, and man, I really appreciate it. And God bless you. That's another thing that people, when someone says God bless you, that's a very meaningful comment. And people should take it more seriously. Because when someone says God bless you, it means something. It's not just something you say. So that's my godly advice tonight. When you go to church, you learn a lot of stuff like that. When someone wants to do something for you and you don't let them do what they want to do, you're denying them a blessing. If someone says, I want to do something for you, do you accept that? Because when you receive a blessing, they earn a blessing. So when someone says, I want to do something for you, and you deny that, you're denying them a blessing. That got deep, huh? All right, man. Thanks for coming and joining in. I appreciate it. Friday at 7, we're going to do it again. I'd like to see you Friday at 7. Okay? And God bless you. You take care. And God bless your family. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I do have some Christian songs that I play. Christian songs are actually very fun. God bless you. Thank you. But yeah, Christian songs are actually fun to play. Some of them are real jamming. They have a lot of good guitar playing in it. I messed up. So I have that song in my app. Hey, what's going on, man? And so I have that song in my app. Not my ass, my app. Okay, it's really hard to play to that song. Okay? I mean, once you get past the beginning, then you can play like a normal song, right? You just follow the chords. But to play all that, along with the music, you know, in perfect timing is hard. I've been working on it for a while, and it's not easy. The other song that I've been working on for a long time that's not easy, it looks easy, and you think it's easy the way it sounds. House of the Rising Sun. Any of you guitar players out there want to give that a try? The reason that it's not easy is because it lasts so long. If the song lasted about 2 minutes, it'd be real easy. But it's about a 5-minute song. So you're doing that for like 5 minutes, right? It gets real tiresome. And it's hard to play without making a mistake for that long of a time. Arpeggio, I'm not pronouncing it exactly right, but when you play like that, that's they call that playing arpeggios. It's when you play one string at a time. And let me tell you, that is harder to play than just playing like chords. When you're just playing chords, once you get to the point where you can hit those chords at a good speed and hit them right on the money every time, then it's pretty easy. And it takes a while. It takes a few years to get to that point. Right now, I'm in the point where I'm trying to get to where I can play all of the chords without looking at the guitar. And that's another step, right? I mean, I can do all my open chords without looking at them. But it's a little bit harder with all your bar chords. I'm getting there, but there's a lot in there. And then I'm adding some new chords. I'm adding the C shape. They're movable chords from the C up here, and you go all the way, but you have to start adding this finger as a bar. And yeah, it's a little challenging. Anytime you learn something new, it takes you a little time to get used to it. So what I've been doing lately is I've been putting songs in my system, you know, to learn, to practice, that are like quite a ways over my head. You know, I'm not up to that speed yet, but I'm putting them in there, and I'm listening to them, and I'm doing the best I can. I play along with them guys. I leave their guitar playing. It's soloing. But like Kenny Wayne Shepherd, these guys are fast. Kingfish. So I put their song in there, and I play along with it, you know, play along with the chords. Also, I'm working mostly on the chords that are way up here, you know, from the 12th fret towards the guitar. I'm working on getting better with those chords. I'm pretty good with the chords, you know, from that way, but from this way is a little different. And then learning like practicing the scales from there. What do you call it? Not in a wheelchair. That's pretty good. Do you have a joke book? My guy. Do you have a joke book or what? I thought about getting me one of those joke books and then getting me a few jokes to tell, like when I play my guitar. Yeah, I liked it, man. It's cool. The problem is, those at the nursing home, I don't think they'd get it. Most of those people have Alzheimer's real bad. Their mind just isn't there. Just learned them over the years. All right, that's cool. I do try to say funny things and act goofy when I play my guitar when I'm over there. That's all right, man. You can still learn how to play the guitar. It's not too late. That's what God told me. Yeah, I try to say like funny stuff, but I usually say stuff like, I make a joke like, oh, okay, so that one song, Sugar Sugar, I tell them the story about how my wife, when she was a little kid, she bought that record and she was singing and dancing in the mirror, you know, singing that song, and then they laugh. But if you told them a joke, like an actual joke, they probably would laugh, but they probably wouldn't really get what you were saying. So, yeah. You know, I'm going to play on the 16th at this one nursing home that I play. I play there about every month. It's a small group. If everybody shows up, there's probably 15, close to 20 people. And most of them people in there have Alzheimer's real bad. There's only maybe 3 or 4 people out of the whole group that their mind is there. And one guy, he's about my age. I'd say he's in his 60s. I think maybe he's a couple years older than I am. Don't tell them my joke. Don't tell. No, I'm not going to tell them your joke. But this guy, he's about, I'd say, I'm going to guess him at about 65. When he was 17 years old, him and his buddy, they were, I think it was either a couple days before prom or a couple days after their prom. Okay, his buddy was driving. And I think they were drinking. I'm not real sure about the drinking part. But they had a real bad wreck. And it killed his buddy, the one that was driving. He died. And this guy has been paralyzed from the neck down. I think he can move his hands a little bit. But he's been in a wheelchair since he was 17 years old. He didn't have any life. You know what I mean? He's been in a wheelchair since then. Yeah, bless him, man. Poor guy. But when I go to play over there, he's got kind of a smart mouth attitude. Yeah. The last time I was playing over there, he was... And I just kind of... You know, I just started like ignoring him after a while. Because he'd say stuff like, hey, play something, you know, play this and that. I want to hear something a little more like rock and roll. I'm thinking, All right, take him out of here, man. I don't need, but I just started like ignoring him. I just act like he wasn't over there. I just turned it up a little bit and kept playing, you know. I just look at my iPad and ignore him. But I talk to him every time I go over there. And I feel so bad for that guy, man. But you know, I'll say like, hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? He's like, oh, I don't know. I guess as good as I can. So he's got a pretty bad like outlook on things. But I think that most people would if they've been in a wheelchair since they were 17. I think you would have a pretty bad. I think it'd be very hard not to. I think, you know, I don't want to get like real religious on anybody, but I think some religion would do him some good. It makes me think back though, when I was a kid, when I was 17 and 18, the kind of stuff that me and my friends did in our cars and our pickups, I'm surprised that none of us didn't get killed. We used to go out at night drinking with shotguns and shoot over the top of the pickup, you know, driving down the dirt road, and you see like an animal go running across the road and shoot it. And we were drinking, man, with guns, right? So I'm really shocked that one of us didn't get killed. I grew up in Kansas. There's a lot of like, if you go out in the country, there's a lot of like flat land where there's no fences and no ditches. It's just like, here's the road, here's the field. There's nothing like no difference, you know, no ditch, no fence. So we used to find a road like that and then drive down that road about 50 miles an hour and then just crank the wheel, put it into second, and then floor it, and then just see where your car goes. I mean, literally, it would just start spinning and go into the field, and all of our cars were set low to the ground, so nobody ever flipped over or anything like that. But yeah, let me shut this door. My stupid neighbor's out here mowing. Jesus, how many dang times a week does that idiot gonna mow his grass? I have a neighbor over here that is so weird, man. He's such a weird guy. Everything on his property is crappy. Everything. Except for his stupid front yard. And that's the only thing that he pays any attention to is his front yard. The rest of the property has big weeds growing everywhere, trash everywhere, junk everywhere. But for some reason, he thinks that front yard has to be like perfect. He even gets mad or starts griping if there's weeds out there. He blames it on me because I don't really take care of my yard that much. So I even had to put like a little barrier between his property and mine, so that, because he kept saying that all the weeds that were in his yard were coming from our yard. Oh, I don't know, man. That guy's got a problem. This Stevie Ray Vaughan, like, I'm gonna be working on that for a while. Yeah, that's gonna take me a while to work on that one. All right, y'all. So we're getting towards an hour, and it's that time of the day where I go lay down and watch TV. When my wife goes to sleep, I start watching videos on guitar stuff. I was watching a video the other day on fuzz pedals. And my wife said, "This is boring." So I'll watch a video and I'll go to YouTube and I'll watch a video, like, let's say, like, in another country, right? And then at first it's really exciting. And then after a while it gets boring. And I just flip it to another video and I say, that's boring. And then I flip it to another video. And then after a while I do the same thing. I go, that's boring. So I was watching a video on fuzz pedals and my wife goes, that's boring. Oh man. So I wait until she goes to sleep. But that's how I learn about guitar stuff. I would look like, okay, amps, you know, like, I'll say like 100-watt amplifiers. And then I'll watch a video on a bunch of different amplifiers. Okay, and then I say like guitar pedals. Like, there's a lot of different guitar pedals, man. I had no idea that there's that many different kinds of effects that you can get for the guitar. And so I'm trying to pick out a fuzz pedal, one that has like a real heavy distortion. They call it a fuzz. So I'm pretty sure I got it narrowed down. I want one that's got a really good sound, but not a big price. Right now, I know that sounds, you know, like that, but some of them are really expensive, man. Some of them go up to like $300. I don't want to spend $300 on something that I'm not going to use that much. The fuzz, I mean, I can't really see, you know, playing the blues unless I'm playing Jimi Hendrix. He's the only one out of the blues guys that used a real, like a fuzz. So they actually got one. The original one is about probably 6 inches. It's called a fuzz face. If you ever watch an original video of Jimi Hendrix, you'll see that he's got it set in there on the stage with his wah pedal. Okay, well, they made it into a mini, so it's about maybe like 3 inches around, 3 or 4 inches around. So they got one that's called, and they're made by Dunlop, and it's called a Jimi Hendrix Mini Fuzz Face. That's about $170 for that one. But it's got a real nice sound to it. And that's the one I think I'm gonna get. But I have to get my pedal first, so. Oh, I want to play my Star Spangled Banner with the fuzz on. Oh, I messed that up. And try that with some heavy fuzz. I learned that from watching this one guy on YouTube, and he does this. Check this out. And when he gets here, he goes. But when you get a heavy distortion, like the fuzz, sounds really cool. Yeah. Then I'm gonna play my my Wizard of Oz song, Over the Rainbow. Let's see. I always forget how to do it. There it is. I played that with some real heavy fuzz. All right. Truckee? Is that how you say it? Truckee? Is that Truckee or Truckee? Truckee? Did I say it right or did I get close? Somebody go over there and spray that neighbor down. Go spray Josh, honey. We thought about getting some, trying to buy like a bag of seeds that grow weeds and then tossing it into his yard when he's not looking. It's just not normal, man. I'm sorry, it's just not normal. His house, the front of his house, has holes in it from hell. I mean, literally, holes in the vinyl siding. He doesn't go out there and try to patch the holes or put new siding on it. Siding's not even that expensive, right? I mean, you could at least go out there and patch the holes. Buy some siding and patch the holes, right? But he doesn't even do that. And there's weeds in between his house and my house. He's got weeds that grow up about 2 or 3 feet high. But the front yard has to be perfect. It's not normal. Oh, man. Bless him. I'd like to bless him. In the back of the head with a shovel. Ugh! Take that. All right, man. I'll just stay inside. I usually try to avoid him, honestly. When I see him, I just go the opposite direction. But he's one of the most irritating neighbors I've ever had. Every time I go outside, me or my wife, every time we go outside to do something, he shows up. He'll just stand there and watch you. Or his wife, they'll just stand there and watch us. And then say rude stuff about us while we're there. You know, we can hear it. I don't get it, man. All right, y'all, I'm going to take off. Thanks for coming and joining in. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your support. And please join me Friday at 7. And we'll do this again. All right, guys, thanks. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good evening. God bless y'all.